Today we welcome you to this heartfelt space where memories live on. Together we'll honor the legends we've recently lost, celebrate their incredible journeys, and hold their legacies close. We'll also talk about WWE icon Brock Lesnar, who continues to inspire millions of fans through his strength, dedication, and never-give-up spirit. Subscribe now and join our supportive family that keeps their stories alive.
Melissa Coates, born on June 18, 1971, was a remarkable athlete and entertainer whose career spanned bodybuilding, wrestling, and inspiring advocacy. Known to fans as Thunder Kitty, she made her mark in the wrestling world with a rare combination of strength, agility, and charisma that drew audiences in and left a lasting impression. Before stepping into the squared circle, Coates had already made a name for herself in bodybuilding, earning multiple championships and showcasing the discipline and dedication that would define her professional life. Transitioning into professional wrestling, Melissa brought that same drive and determination to every match. She competed in various promotions, including WWE and the independent circuit, demonstrating versatility across different wrestling styles, from traditional bouts to hardcore matches. Beyond her in-ring abilities, she stood out for her ability to connect with fans, her engaging personality, and her efforts to elevate women in a male-dominated industry. Her storylines and performances highlighted her athletic skill, while also allowing her genuine character to shine, earning her a loyal and appreciative fan base. Outside the ring, Coates was open about her struggles with mental health, using her platform to encourage others to seek help and prioritize well-being. She believed in breaking down barriers and promoting inclusivity, leaving an impact that extended far beyond entertainment. Tragically, Melissa Coates passed away at the age of 50, leaving a profound void in the wrestling community. Her legacy, however, lives on through the athletes she inspired and the fans who admired her courage, passion, and vibrant spirit. Melissa's journey continues to remind aspiring wrestlers, especially women, that resilience, authenticity, and dedication can leave an enduring mark in any field. Bruiser Brody, born Frank Goodish on June 18, 1946, was a towering presence in professional wrestling whose influence is still felt decades after his untimely death. Standing at an imposing 6 feet 8 inches, Brody became famous for his wild, unpredictable style that combined raw brawling with a magnetic, larger-than-life persona. He carved out his niche in the wrestling world during the 1970s and 1980s, earning a reputation as both a feared heel and a performer who thrived on chaos, often pushing the boundaries of scripted wrestling. His in-ring style was unpolished but captivating, a blend of brute force, psychological intensity, and sheer unpredictability that drew audiences in and left them on the edge of their seats. Brody's career took him across the globe, from the United States to Japan and Puerto Rico, where he became a legend in his own right. In Japan, wrestling for promotions like New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Japan Pro Wrestling, he earned the nickname King Kong Brody, a testament to his immense presence and unforgettable performances. Fans admired his ability to tell stories in the ring through sheer physicality and emotion, making every match feel raw and real. Off the mat, Brody's personality was as intense as his wrestling. Known for his independence and occasional clashes with promoters, he cultivated a wild man image that blurred the line between character and reality. His life and career were tragically cut short at age 42 after a backstage incident in Puerto Rico, shocking the wrestling world. Despite his premature death, Bruiser Brody's legacy endures as a pioneer of hardcore wrestling, inspiring countless wrestlers who followed him and leaving an indelible mark on the sport he helped redefine. Sara Lee, born on June 7, 1992, in Hope Township, Michigan, was an American professional wrestler and television personality whose charm and determination left a lasting impression on the wrestling world. From a young age, Sara was driven by a passion for athletics and performance, which eventually led her to pursue a career in professional wrestling. Her big break came in 2015 when she appeared on WWE's reality competition show, Tough Enough. Throughout the competition, Sara stood out not only for her athleticism, but also for her infectious energy and genuine personality. Her hard work and determination paid off when she emerged as the winner, earning a WWE contract and the chance to turn her dreams into reality. In WWE, competing under her own name, Sara Lee quickly became a fan favorite. She showcased impressive skills in the ring, demonstrating a combination of strength, agility, and tenacity that resonated with audiences. Beyond her performances, Sara was admired for her approachable, kind-hearted nature. She had a unique ability to connect with fans and colleagues alike, making her presence felt both on-screen and behind the scenes. Her professionalism and positive attitude set her apart in an industry known for its demanding nature, and she became a source of inspiration for aspiring wrestlers. Tragically, Sara's life was cut short when she passed away at the age of 30, shocking the wrestling community and fans around the world. Her sudden loss prompted heartfelt tributes from colleagues, friends, and supporters who remembered her not just for her talent in the ring, but for the warmth and authenticity she brought to every interaction. Sara Lee's legacy lives on through the joy she brought to fans, the dedication she showed to her craft, and the enduring impact of her journey, a story of determination, passion, and the human spirit in the world of professional wrestling. Bushwhacker Butch, born Robert Miller on October 21, 1944, in Auckland, New Zealand, was more than just a professional wrestler. He was a beacon of energy, humor, and sheer joy in the wrestling world. Butch became a household name as one half of the legendary tag team, the Bushwhackers, alongside his longtime partner, Luke Williams. Their unique combination of comedy, exaggerated antics, and fan-friendly style made them standouts in the World Wrestling Federation during the late 1980s and 1990s. Before the era of the Bushwhackers, Butch had already carved out a successful career in wrestling across New Zealand and Australia. In the 1970s, he and Luke joined forces as the Sheepherders, a team known for their tough, aggressive in-ring style. While they built a reputation as fierce competitors, it was their transformation into the Bushwhackers that truly captured the hearts of fans. Their playful antics, signature marching entrance, and humorous gestures brought a fresh and entertaining energy to wrestling, earning them immense popularity and leaving audiences smiling wherever they went. Butch's charisma was evident not just in the ring, but on television and during live appearances. He had a rare gift for connecting with fans of all ages, turning every match into a memorable spectacle. The Bushwhackers were involved in numerous high-profile matches and feuds, but it was their ability to entertain and engage fans that set them apart, cementing their place in wrestling history. Even after decades in the business, Butch Miller remained devoted to wrestling, performing, and inspiring future generations until his passing at the age of 78. His legacy is defined not only by his skills in the ring, but by the joy, laughter, and excitement he brought to fans worldwide. Bushwhacker Butch will always be remembered as a true entertainer whose spirit and personality left a lasting mark on professional wrestling. Brock Edward Lesnar was born on July 12, 1977, in Webster, South Dakota, a small town that exudes the quiet strength and resilience of rural America. Raised in a close-knit family, Lesnar's upbringing revolved around hard work, discipline, and the values of perseverance that often define life on a farm. From a very young age, it was clear that Brock was not like most children. Towering in stature and blessed with a rare combination of athleticism and raw power, he quickly stood out among his peers, whether on the playground or in the school gym. His family and community nurtured this potential, providing a foundation that emphasized dedication and resilience. This environment, where hard work was celebrated and success was earned through persistence, profoundly shaped his character and laid the groundwork for the remarkable path he would eventually carve in sports. Lesnar's journey in athletics began in earnest at Webster High School, where he threw himself into a range of sports with an intensity that matched his formidable physical presence. He excelled in football, wrestling, and track, showcasing a rare blend of strength, agility, and determination. In wrestling, he was a natural, combining raw power with technical skill, quickly gaining a reputation as a competitor who could dominate on the mat. Football allowed him to channel his explosiveness and physicality, while track and field honed his speed and endurance. Each sport contributed to the development of a multidimensional athlete, one capable of excelling under pressure and thriving in competitive environments. Brock's high school years were more than just formative in terms of athletic skill. They were instrumental in shaping his mindset. His early victories in local and state-level wrestling tournaments reflected not only talent, but also a level of mental focus and discipline that set him apart, foreshadowing the success he would achieve at the highest levels of combat sports. Amateur wrestling and collegiate excellence. Brock Lesnar's path from promising high school athlete to world-class competitor took a significant step forward when he entered Bismarck State College in North Dakota. There, he continued to refine his wrestling skills, displaying an intensity on the mat that became his trademark. His coaches and teammates quickly recognized that Lesnar possessed a rare combination of physicality, intelligence, and determination, one that could take him far beyond the collegiate level. He approached each practice with single-minded focus, determined to maximize his potential, and his performances reflected a growing mastery of technique, strategy, and mental toughness. After proving himself at Bismarck, Lesnar transferred to the University of Minnesota, joining the Golden Gophers wrestling program, a decision that would define the trajectory of his early career. Competing at the NCAA Division I level, he faced some of the nation's most talented wrestlers, a challenge he met with remarkable composure and skill. In 2000, his dedication culminated in winning the NCAA Division I Heavyweight Championship, a crowning achievement that recognized his talent, work ethic, and competitive spirit. This victory was more than a title. It was a validation of years of discipline, grueling training, and personal sacrifice. Beyond the accolades, Brock's collegiate wrestling experience instilled a deep understanding of the commitment required to excel at the highest levels. He learned to navigate both the physical and mental demands of elite competition, lessons that would later prove invaluable as he transitioned into professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. Breaking into professional wrestling. Lesnar's foray into professional wrestling began shortly after his collegiate success. In 2000, he made his debut, immediately drawing attention due to his exceptional combination of size, strength, and athletic prowess. In professional wrestling, physical ability alone is not enough. Charisma, presence, and the ability to connect with an audience are equally crucial. Brock's natural persona, a mix of intensity and focus, allowed him to resonate with fans, even as he honed the craft of professional performance. His early years in wrestling were marked by rapid growth and adaptation as he learned to blend athletic skill with the dramatic storytelling required in the sport. By 2002, Lesnar had signed with WWE, an opportunity that would catapult him into mainstream stardom. His arrival coincided with a period when the company was eager for fresh, imposing talents who could redefine the perception of a top-tier superstar. Brock's meteoric rise was almost immediate. Within a remarkably short time, he claimed multiple championships, including the coveted WWE Championship. His matches were a spectacle, combining brute strength with technical skill, high-impact moves, and a calculated intensity that made him unforgettable in the eyes of fans. Brock's work ethic and willingness to push his physical limits contributed to his rapid ascent, though it also set the stage for the challenges he would face in terms of injuries and physical strain. Brock Lesnar's persona, famously known as the Beast Incarnate, became a cultural phenomenon. It wasn't just his wrestling ability that captivated audiences, it was the sheer aura he brought into the ring. Brock represented something primal, a force of nature that could dominate any opponent, while maintaining a level of focus and precision rarely seen in wrestling. This combination of spectacle and athletic excellence helped him connect with fans worldwide, solidifying his place as one of WWE's most iconic figures. Transitioning to mixed martial arts. Despite his success in professional wrestling, Brock Lesnar's competitive spirit could not be confined to a single arena. In 2008, he made the bold transition to mixed martial arts, joining the UFC. His entry into MMA generated immediate intrigue. Few athletes had successfully moved from professional wrestling to competitive fighting at such an elite level, and Lesnar's wrestling pedigree, combined with his physicality, gave him a credible starting point. Lesnar's UFC career was notable for its rapid ascension. He leveraged his wrestling background to control opponents on the ground, while steadily improving his striking skills. becoming a versatile and dangerous competitor. The culmination of his efforts came with winning the UFC Heavyweight Championship, a milestone that cemented his reputation as a multidiscipline athlete capable of competing at the very top of professional combat sports. His journey in MMA was also a testament to resilience, as he navigated intense training regimens, injuries, and the constant pressure of performing against the world's elite fighters. Each fight showcased not only his physical abilities, but also his mental toughness and strategic thinking. In transitioning from professional wrestling to MMA, Lesnar demonstrated an uncommon versatility, proving that he could dominate in vastly different competitive arenas. This phase of his career expanded his legacy and reinforced his status as one of the few athletes in history to achieve championship-level success in multiple combat sports. Returned to WWE and continued dominance. In 2012, Brock Lesnar returned to WWE, bringing with him the prestige of a UFC champion and the allure of an international superstar. His second tenure in WWE was marked by high-profile matches, intense rivalries, and championship reigns that further solidified his legacy. Unlike many returning stars, Brock's presence was more than symbolic. It was transformative. His matches became marquee events, drawing attention not just for his physical dominance, but also for the compelling narratives and rivalries he crafted with opponents. Brock's approach to wrestling had evolved. Now seasoned by his experiences in MMA, he combined technical expertise with raw power, precision, and timing. Each match was meticulously prepared, reflecting a strategic mindset that balanced spectacle with athletic performance. His feuds with top-tier wrestlers became legendary, setting benchmarks for both in-ring storytelling and physical execution. Fans knew that a match involving Brock Lesnar was not just entertainment, it was an exhibition of peak athleticism, discipline, and raw intensity. Beyond the ring, Brock's impact extended to the business side of WWE. His presence boosted ratings, ticket sales, and merchandising, making him a central figure not just as a performer, but as a driving force in the company's commercial success. Despite the physical toll of wrestling, he maintained a level of conditioning and focus that few could match, ensuring that each appearance met both personal and fan expectations. His dedication to his craft, combined with his ability to adapt to changing circumstances and challenges, reinforced his reputation as one of the most formidable and respected figures in professional wrestling. Injuries and health challenges. Brock Lesnar's career, from his early days in amateur wrestling to his dominance in professional wrestling and mixed martial arts, has been a story of both extraordinary physical achievement and the toll it has taken on his body. Over the years, he has faced a series of injuries and health challenges that reflect the sheer intensity of the physical demands he willingly undertook. Lesnar's body has endured recurring knee injuries, concussions, and a host of musculoskeletal issues that have required surgeries and lengthy recovery periods. These challenges are hardly surprising for someone who not only wrestled at the highest levels in WWE, but also transitioned into the world of MMA and earlier competitive football. Each arena demanded an extraordinary combination of strength, endurance, and agility, pushing his body to its limits. Weight management and conditioning have also played a central role in Lesnar's career. His size, combined with the need for peak performance, required him to be meticulous about his training and diet, particularly during periods when he shifted between wrestling and MMA. Achieving and maintaining the kind of physical condition necessary for both realms is no small feat, and Lesnar's discipline in this regard is a testament to his commitment to excellence. Despite numerous setbacks, his resilience and determination have allowed him to bounce back each time, often returning stronger and more focused. This ability to overcome injury has been pivotal, not only in extending his career, but also in shaping the way he approaches training, match planning, and lifestyle management. His experience underscores a universal truth about professional athletics. The balance between pushing limits and protecting long-term health is delicate, requiring both strategic foresight and an unwavering commitment to recovery. Lesnar's careful attention to these factors has allowed him to sustain a career at the highest level, even when faced with the formidable physical challenges that come with elite competition. Financial considerations and career sustainability. Beyond the physical demands of his career, Brock Lesnar has demonstrated remarkable acumen in managing the financial aspects of his life. Over the years, he has built substantial wealth through professional wrestling, MMA, endorsements, and personal appearances, reflecting both his popularity and his strategic approach to career management. Lesnar's WWE contracts in particular have been highly lucrative, often including guaranteed payouts, incentives tied to appearances at major events, and performance bonuses. These arrangements have provided financial stability even during periods when he has reduced his in-ring activity or stepped away from competition entirely. Lesnar's crossover appeal, achieved through his success in UFC and his mainstream notoriety, has allowed him to leverage opportunities outside traditional wrestling. He has participated in media appearances, sponsored ventures, and other commercial engagements that have diversified his income streams. Maintaining financial health in a career with such inherent physical risks requires planning, and Lesnar has consistently demonstrated foresight in this regard. By balancing his earning potential with the realities of injury-related interruptions and the unpredictable nature of combat sports, he has ensured that his wealth is sustainable long-term. His approach to financial management highlights a broader principle relevant to athletes in physically demanding fields. It's not enough to perform well in the ring or octagon. One must also make smart, strategic choices to secure a future beyond active competition. Lesnar's careful planning has allowed him to focus on his performance while mitigating financial risk, a combination that has undoubtedly contributed to his longevity and continued relevance in the industry. Personal life and family. Outside the glare of public attention, Brock Lesnar has built a life centered on family and personal integrity. He married former WWE personality Sable in 2006, and together they have 3 children, Maya, Luke, and Turk. Despite his career unfolding largely in the public eye, Lesnar has worked hard to maintain a clear boundary between professional and personal life, providing a stable and nurturing environment for his family. His upbringing in rural South Dakota, combined with his experiences in highly competitive sports, has shaped his approach to parenting and family life, emphasizing qualities such as discipline, resilience, and responsibility. Balancing the demands of a career defined by travel, physical exertion, and public scrutiny with the responsibilities of fatherhood and marriage is no small task. Lesnar has managed this by prioritizing family time whenever possible, particularly during periods of reduced activity in wrestling or MMA. This deliberate balance has not only contributed to his personal well-being, but has also provided emotional grounding amid the pressures of fame and competition. The man behind the beast incarnate is someone who values loyalty, care, and personal growth, and his dedication to family highlights the human side of a figure often perceived only through the lens of his in-ring persona. His story serves as a reminder that even elite athletes with larger-than-life reputations are first and foremost people navigating the challenges of family, relationships, and personal development. Current status and legacy. As of 2025, Brock Lesnar continues to hold a significant place in the world of professional wrestling, even as his in-ring appearances have become increasingly selective. Age, past injuries, and a desire to preserve long-term health have led him to focus on high-profile matches and special events rather than a regular schedule. Yet his impact on the industry is undeniable. Lesnar's legacy stretches across multiple disciplines, from his NCAA wrestling days to his dominant runs in WWE and his unprecedented success in the UFC. This versatility sets him apart, proving that he can excel in diverse competitive environments without losing credibility or appeal. Beyond championship titles and accolades, Lesnar's career is defined by an unwavering commitment to pushing the boundaries of what is physically and mentally possible. His approach to performance combines raw strength, technical skill, and a keen understanding of audience engagement, making him both an entertainer and a formidable competitor. Financially secure, physically resilient despite past injuries, and personally grounded, Lesnar today exemplifies a balance that many athletes strive to achieve, but few truly manage. His story is one of determination, adaptability, and sustained excellence, leaving an indelible mark on professional wrestling, MMA, and the broader world of combat sports. Influence on modern wrestling and combat sports. Lesnar's influence on modern wrestling and combat sports is profound and multifaceted. He has redefined expectations for heavyweight athletes, demonstrating that one can achieve both mainstream popularity and competitive legitimacy. His ability to combine technical skill with dramatic performance has inspired countless wrestlers to pursue excellence in multiple aspects of their careers, bridging the worlds of entertainment and genuine combat sports. Lesnar's UFC tenure was particularly groundbreaking, proving that a professional wrestler could compete at the highest level of MMA without diminishing credibility. This crossover success reshaped perceptions of what wrestlers could achieve, influencing both fans and industry insiders. Beyond the ring and octagon, Lesnar has also impacted the way athletes approach career longevity. His careful management of training, recovery, and match scheduling provides a blueprint for those seeking to sustain physically demanding careers over time. His influence extends further into talent development, marketing strategies, and fan engagement. Modern wrestling has increasingly embraced the model Lesnar embodies: athletes who are both marketable and athletically accomplished, capable of drawing large audiences while maintaining competitive integrity. In this sense, his legacy is not limited to titles or statistics. It's embedded in the evolution of the industry itself. Philanthropy, public image, and fan engagement. Despite his larger-than-life persona, Lesnar has maintained a relatively low-key approach to public life. He engages with fans selectively, emphasizing meaningful interactions rather than constant exposure. While his philanthropic activities are less widely publicized, they reveal a commitment to giving back, particularly in areas like youth sports and initiatives promoting physical fitness. These efforts reflect the values he holds dear and demonstrate that his influence extends beyond entertainment and competition. Lesnar's public image is carefully curated, balancing the intensity of his wrestling persona with the relatability of his personal story. Fans admire not only his in-ring dominance, but also his resilience, work ethic, and dedication to family. By combining strategic public engagement with selective media appearances, Lesnar has cultivated an aura of respect and mystique, allowing his legacy to grow organically. He remains authentic to his values, maintaining a balance between professional spectacle and personal integrity. This approach has allowed him to connect with multiple generations of fans, creating a persona that is both compelling and enduring. Future prospects and continuing relevance. Looking ahead, Brock Lesnar's future remains rich with possibilities, even if full-time competition is no longer viable. WWE continues to offer opportunities for high-profile appearances, while his insights and experience make him a natural mentor for emerging talent. Business ventures, media engagements, and selective involvement in combat sports all offer avenues for continued relevance and influence. Lesnar's reputation, cultivated over decades of hard work, strategic decision-making, and consistent performance, positions him as a figure who can continue shaping the industry without risking long-term health. His presence commands attention, and his insights are invaluable for younger athletes navigating the challenges of professional wrestling and MMA. By leveraging his experience and maintaining a strategic approach to public and professional engagement, Lesnar demonstrates that impact is not solely determined by activity in the ring. It is also measured by legacy, adaptability, and the ability to inspire. Even as he transitions away from the full-time intensity of his earlier career, Lesnar's influence remains palpable. His story serves as a model of resilience, strategic thinking, and balance, showing that an athlete can achieve sustained relevance while prioritizing personal well-being and family life. The path he has forged, from amateur wrestling standout to WWE and UFC superstar, offers lessons in ambition, discipline, and adaptability, ensuring that Brock Lesnar's mark on professional wrestling and combat sports will be felt for generations to come. Conclusion. In conclusion, Brock Lesnar's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, discipline, and adaptability. His career has navigated the extremes of physical challenge, competitive intensity, and public scrutiny, yet he has consistently demonstrated to rise above adversity. From dominating collegiate wrestling to leaving an indelible mark in WWE and MMA, Lesnar has redefined what it means to be a multifaceted athlete. Beyond championships and accolades, his dedication to family, strategic career decisions, and careful management of health and well-being reveal the person behind the beast incarnate. Lesnar's story serves as an enduring example of how talent, determination, and foresight can create a legacy that transcends individual achievements, inspiring generations of athletes and fans to pursue excellence while maintaining balance and integrity in every aspect of life.